Do I understand the focus? Of course I do. I play football, so I do understand what I need to do, and that's obviously to stop him. It's probably easier said than done, but I don't underestimate myself. As we've just said there, I've played him before, and I've come against a lot of great players, you know, in my time playing for England and also Man City and the clubs that I played for. So I have to treat it as another game. I have to take obviously extra care and give him the respect he deserves, but not too much respect, because he's also playing England, and you know we can cause them problems. Okay, it's going to be a tough game, but not one player makes a team.
From the outside looking in, we speak about it all the time, but is it something you speak about as players when there's so much focus on a particular battle?
No, I think the game's not England v Mbappe. The game's England v France. As I just said there, we take respect that he's a good player in good form at the minute, but I'm not going to roll out a red carpet for him and tell him to go and score. You know, I'm representing my country at a quarter-final of a World Cup, so it's do or die, really. You know, if we lose, we go home, and you know he's not going to stand in my way, and hopefully winning, you know, a World Cup for my country.
I've seen.
We have to, as I just said there, we have to back ourselves. We have to be confident in the players that we've got, the players that have been nurtured over the last, you know, 4 years, reaching a semi-final in the World Cup. Reaching a final in the Euros, and then obviously we've got to a quarter-final. Okay, we're not there, and we've not gone past what we achieved in the last World Cup or Euros, but we're on the right path in the right direction. And I think with the group of squad that we've got, the confidence is high. We're scoring goals, we're not conceding too many, so we have to be confident. But as I say, you know, Saturday's going to be a very tough game against a very good team. It's the reigning world champions, and you know we need to be right up to speed, right up to the mark, and make sure that you know we're singing all from the same hymn sheet to collectively win this game. I think when we've played them the 4 times in the Champions League for Manchester City, you're not just thinking about Mbappe, and I think it's exactly the same on Saturday. You're not just thinking about Mbappe. Okay, he's a tool that they've got in their armoury that's very good, but there is other good players, and we can't underestimate them players that you know have won big titles, won World Cups. So, okay, he's a great player. We all know that. That's why all the questions are about him. But let's not forget Giroud, who scored countless goals for France and in the Premier League. Dembele, who's you know for me just as good on the other wing, and a very tricky player. And then you've got Griezmann and stuff like this, that these players can cause you a problem. So, okay, we take our hat off to him. He's a great player, but for me, all the questions probably shouldn't be about him. We should appreciate that we're seeing a great footballer, but there is other players as well.
Slightly away from Mbappe, but something equally as serious. Can you talk to us about Dave the cat?
Oh, Dave's fine. He had a little scrap with the other cat the other night. I think they're fighting over territory and the food, but you know he's doing well, and hopefully I can stick to my promise where I said that he would come home with us if we was to win the World Cup. So Dave's fine, thank you for asking.
Lucky charm.
Hopefully.